Alright, y'all. Back again. Another long drive home. Dude, it is gloomy as fuck out. I mean, granted, the sun's probably already down right now. You know, it looks a little light to the west. It's 6:08 right now. Tuesday, October 20-something. 21st, I think. And 6:08, 6:09 p.m. And it is already almost dark out. Granted, you know, when it's not cloudy, it'll still be pretty light right now. Like a decent amount of light outside still, but with all this cloud cover, goodness, man. It started off cloudier and shit. No, I'm sorry. This morning it was actually completely clear out. By the time we started the day and got going at work, it got cloudy out. And then a couple raindrops fell, and then jeez, motherfuckers, they're blinding ass fucking headlights, dude. I swear I want to take it to smash them motherfucking headlights out, dude. People with headlights are so fucking bright that when they're coming at me, I have to fucking do this because it hurts my eyes. Like, physically hurts my eyes. You know, I don't know, maybe this is just me. I don't look at blue light hardly ever. No matter what with the phones, like, people look at constantly looking at their phones, their TVs, or their computers, tablets, whatever. But everybody has that blue light going into their eyes. Well, I turn the blue light filter completely, like that filter, I turn it all the way up. So my phone has a yellow hue to it. When people see it, they think something's wrong with it. Or like, you know, they're like, what's wrong with your phone, dude? I'm like, nothing. I just don't want that damn blue light in my eyes. And regardless of whether it has any negative side effects or not, this shit just makes my eyes hurt. When, you know, I was younger and would stare at the computer screen doing something for school, and, you know, it would make my eyes hurt after a while, make them sore. That's why I felt like I just needed to close them because they hurt so much. And, so once I found that filter on my phone years ago, I turned it all the way down. My TV, I turned it to a warm hue instead of a cold hue, so everything's kind of yellowish instead of blue. And I mean, I take only blue light I take into my eyes pretty much is people's headlights. So when I see that shit just like a fucking beacon of light brighter than the sun just blaring in my eyes, that shit actually hurts my eyes. So I don't know if it's maybe because of my just insane lack of blue light intake that makes my eyes hurt like that, and maybe it doesn't bother other people as much. Fucking A, that shit, it does. There's nights when I get home after a long drive home where, and yeah, because I don't drive during the night at work, so usually it's mostly on our way home. By the time I get home, like, my eyes just fucking ache. They literally hurt. I just want to just close them and go to sleep right away because they hurt so much. But I don't know, man. These bright ass blinding headlights. I don't know what the fuck. It's like they don't point down at the road. Those really bright ones, it's like they don't point like down at the road, you know, 20, 30 feet in front of you. They just straight ahead. And it's like, dude, I don't know why the fuck people feel this need to have that shit on their cars, because like when I'm passing somebody late at night on a dark road and their headlights are so fucking bright, I literally have to shield the light from my eyes and turn my head away. I have to pass somebody on a narrow fucking road like that. This dipshit just hanging halfway out in the fucking road, just can't wait to dive the fuck out in the traffic. Yeah, thank you, car. Appreciate you. This car is literally stopping the cars that are turning left off the main road to turn in over here because they're halfway out in the fucking road, just blocking traffic in one lane going the other way, and then stopping people from being able to make their fucking turn here. It's like, dude, what the fuck, man? They literally are come out to an intersection right there. That's a bad one because there's no light there. And this road, especially during rush hour, is fucking impossible to make a left turn on. But people will inconvenience everyone else or even risk other people's lives and property, including their own, or just dive the fuck out in front of people instead of literally just when they pull out of the fucking gym right here, instead of making a left and coming all the way down, they could just make a right, and there's a street right there that comes right around to a fucking light. But nobody wants to use the fucking light. They all want to come down the intersection. It's a real bitch to get in and out of and fuck up traffic. It's lovely. There's people in their fucking bullshit, man. But anyhow, it's a gloomy ass day. This is the kind of day where it's like if I woke up and it was like this, I just want to go back to fucking bed and sleep all day. But I don't know. I've been thinking about these fucking corporations, man. It's like the corporations, the shit that people are constantly buying stuff from, yeah, I mean, there's some stuff I have to buy from corporations. There's a little bit. For the most part, I think the vast majority of anything I buy outside of groceries is not necessarily from a corporation. I get my work jeans, and just jeans in general, from Old Navy. I wait till they go on sale because they're fucking shit now. Ever since they put that built-in flex in, it's like, dude, I've had pairs rip on me in like a couple weeks after I got them. Holes in the knees. I'll get holes in the crotch constantly because I have to squat and bend at work and shit, and like, you know, climb into some weird places to change shit out. And it just puts stress on the jeans. And it used to be they would last for at least a year without tearing or getting holes. And now it's like, shit, I go pick up Ripley and when she jumps on me, her claws, if they're getting too long, they'll just rip a hole right in them. Like nothing. Like, dude, the fucking quality of this shit. Like, we don't live in a capitalist economy, a capitalist society. That's not what we live in. We haven't lived in that for a very long time. What we live in is a consumerist society, a consumerist market, consumerist fucking whatever you want to call it. Hey, the streetlights just kicked on. A little fucking late. It already almost looks dark out. And we live in a consumerist society. So there's a difference. Consumerist means that just due to the laws of fucking greed and greed for money, power, wealth, influence, and so forth, causes the people that own these corporations back in the day to start buddying up, teaming up, and just buying out anything and everything that even remotely turns a profit. And they'll either buy it and use it, change it, or shut it down. But that's what happens. Everything kind of coalesces under one umbrella because that's what a capitalist economy, I guess, ultimately, that's what happens in a capitalist economy, I suppose. If you don't keep corporations out of the government, and if you don't keep the corporations from fucking teaming up and merging together and, you know, one company owning, you know, 90 different fucking corporations, some of them outright, some of them portions of it, and so forth, this is what happens. Because a capitalist market, which I think I may have said this before, I say so much shit and talking to people, talking to myself, talking to Ripley, talking to God, that sometimes I lose track of who I say what to. But it's like, a capitalist market isn't bad on paper, because what it's supposed to do is create a whole bunch of different businesses that are all competing with one another. And when you have that, and they're all separate individual corporations with no conflicts of interest and so forth, they ain't really turn. What happens is you get these different various single individual corporations all trying to produce the best quality product at the lowest cost to the consumer. That's what a capitalist economy should do. But whenever you get people who get so fucking rich from their corporations that they start buying up other corporations, and this shit is allowed to fucking happen, and corporations and the fucking lobbyists and their money and shit getting into politics, like, it literally creates the complete opposite effect, which we can all see today, because that's why everything that you buy now is shit, or like food-wise. I mean, dude, I eat club crackers. Yeah, I mean, you can see when I open a box of club crackers, there's about that much fucking space in the top of it. And the crackers there's like this much of a gap from like the sides of the crackers to the side of the box. There's a huge gap right there because they just slowly but surely keep making them just a tiny bit smaller and a tiny bit smaller and a tiny bit smaller. Where, you know, month to month or even 1 year to the next, you might not notice much change, but after years, it's like, dude, we're getting to the point where like a third of the box is empty. If we aren't there already. And it's like, oh shit. And it's like, we get garbage. We get bullshit processed food that's fucking got all kind of poisons and who fucking knows what all in it. We got, what am I trying to say here? We got, your textile goods, any kind of goods whatsoever are just made, they're literally designed to fail. They're designed to go bad. My mom was looking at like washers and dryers and so forth, and Whirlpool used to be a really good brand. And she's talking to them, and even the sales associate said, like, yeah, they're only made the last 10 years. And it's like, dude, that would be the most expensive washer and dryer that my mom's ever purchased by far, because they keep getting more expensive each time. And it's already designed to just fall apart in 10 years or less. Most likely it's going to be less. And it's like, dude, the thing is, there is no competition because they just buy up the competition. That's what the Bilderbergs do. They buy up all the competition, and then they can do things like, hey, let's just cut corners here and there. And it starts off a little bit, And they could have been like, hey, let's just, for now, we'll start working on slowly increasing the price. And then after that, we'll keep the price steady and then slowly work on dwindling the quality of the product and the raw materials and kind of just spread it out. This could go on for a lot fucking longer. The way things were, like growing up, it could go on for decades longer. But because they get to a point where it's like there is no bottom line being lower than the year before, it has to go up. Or some super rich billionaire CEO is going to have to lose their job, and then they're going to have to live off their billions while they go find another fucking CEO job because, poor fucking them. And meanwhile, we can fucking barely afford fucking groceries. Thank God I never had kids. I mean, I'm telling you, man, God told me 25 years ago, just kind of gave me a vision of where the world was heading, and then has proceeded to teach me about the world and what all is going on in the world. And that's why by like 04, I was like, when I was in high school, I wanted to be married by the time I was 25 and have a family started. At least start having kids by then. I just turned 44, and the last thing in the world I want is a kid. I got my babies. That's good enough. That's far more than good enough for me. I would not feel right bringing a human being into this world, especially knowing where it's going. Now, a lot of people had no idea where this shit was going. And so they've had families and kids. And it's like, dude, now you have insane grocery bills and your gas and electric and water and everything's just getting fucking stupidly high. And I don't know how people with families do it, man. I don't know. I mean, granted, yeah, there's better paying jobs than mine out there. But I make pretty good money. If I was making what I make now, when I started there 15 years ago, oh my God, I would think I hit the fucking jackpot. Now it's like I can fucking barely afford anything, dude. And it just keeps going up because they're hitting us on all fronts at once, It's like they want to dwindle the quality of the raw materials to make any kind of product. They want to dwindle the life of any kind of product they make. They want to jack up the fucking price as quick and as fast as they can. And it's like, dude, if y'all could be okay with just, say maybe making $100 billion this year instead of, $150 billion. And, maybe next year you make more, like even if they could just fucking do that alone would make our lives so much better. Because I just lost that train of thought. But, hang on there. I don't know. It's like they're just bombarding us, and they're just increasing the fucking rate of it, man. They're just speeding it up. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I've said in a video before, if anybody's even bothered to listen to me, which thank you to all of y'all that do actually listen and comment and chat back and forth and so forth, because I'm just some regular motherfucker, man, but I've got a lot to say. I've always had a lot to say, and trying to get it out there just so people can hear it, man. People can do with the information what they want, but it's like there's just things that need to be said. And when I don't hear anybody else saying them, I'm like, well, okay, I guess that leaves it on us to do what we can. But I have a couple theories as to why they're increasing it. Now, one, that's what I was saying, is, if their bottom line can kind of go up and down, we would be a lot better off, because then they wouldn't be drastically increasing the rate of this shit. They're getting to the point now where a fucking loaf of bread's gonna cost $20 fucking. A gallon of gas is gonna, the gas is never gonna go too high, because they still need us all working and doing shit. Because the Bilderbergs need us a hell of a lot more than we need them. They need us a lot more. Even though they act like they're better than us, and they just, we're just statistics. Without us, they would be fucking nothing. I mean, if every person except the Bilderbergs died off today, within like 6 months, they would have killed each other off trying to fucking claim who's going to be the ruler of the rest of them. It would be no contest, man. I don't know how they think they're going to fucking survive in bunkers if some crazy shit happens for 5-10 fucking years. Good luck, man, because they're going to fucking need it. Because when it's just them and they're completely cut off from the outside world with no clue as to what's going on out here as they hide out for years, it's like that greed ain't gonna just disappear. You know, they would have had a plan going in, but after a while, somebody's gonna be hoarding supplies, and somebody's gonna be, you know, we'll evenly share, we'll do that. It ain't gonna work out that way, man, because greed is such a part of their fucking DNA. It's gonna carry on, and they'll be ruling each other. 5-10 years from now, if any of us survive, we can go fucking pry their bunker doors open, and guess what? They'll probably all be dead. Honestly, tons of food still left on the shelves because they'll be fighting over who gets the resources that they all put together and put in there. And it's like, if the bottom line could just fluctuate, then they wouldn't be just drastically amping up prices, cutting the quality so fast on shit. It's insane. I mean, I buy something brand new and like 2 days it's fucking garbage. Like that fucking OLED I bought. Okay, it's not made for a 10440, but you know, I put it in there, it worked for about 3 weeks, and then it took a shit on me. It just fucking fried it up. Took like a cheap flashlight, like a $3 one that I got off of Wish, which is fucking actually better than the OLED by quite a bit. And geez, more fucking blinding headlights. I can't even see their fucking turn signal. Thankfully they already went, because I can't see their fucking turn signal because there's a motherfucking spotlight right next to it. Yeah, so it's not made for it, but it did work temporarily. And then the $3 one from Wish, which was seriously drastically better and lasted way longer than the OLED did. And had I not tried putting 2 of the 10440 batteries in there, it would still be working fine. But I put those, it worked fine. Took the AAAs out, put those in, and clicked it on. Nothing happened. That's it. Done. Put regular batteries in. That's it. It's garbage. So, I mean, the $3 one I would expect to work it, but like fucking expensive ass OLED flashlight, like a brass, you know, special edition fucking shit, and it's like, and you can't, and the highest fucking output was 180 lumens. That's it. If I didn't hear about the 10440 batteries, I wouldn't have even bothered wasting my fucking time with it. What the hell are you gonna do with it? Hell, my phone's brighter than 180 fucking lumens. And then I found Raylight, you know, a company that's like, oh yeah, ours is actually made for that. In fact, we recommend it. And oh, by the way, we give you a free one in here. Oh, and by the way, so just so it's not a little bit longer than AAA and fucking up your spring, yeah, we have headless 10440 batteries, so you can still tell which end is north and which one's south. But you can put that in there, and it's made to utilize that instead, and just lasts way longer. Still working fucking great. Both of them lights are fucking awesome. And at night, when I'm like taking Ripley to my mom's house, we go outside, and it's, you know, mostly dark out there, and I shine it up in the trees, dude. It completely illuminates the trees from the bottom up. I mean, I can see everything. One time I kept hearing this like fluttering sound in the one tree out in the parkway, and I kept hearing it. I'm like, it sounds like birds, but I'm not hearing a single chirp or nothing. I'm like, I couldn't figure it out. And I shined that light up in that tree, and oh my God, I don't even know what kind of birds they were, but there were just hundreds of them kind of flopping around. And as I would move around underneath it, you can hear it scattering a little bit further away and kind of all trying to stay, you know, but not a fucking chirp out of these birds. It was crazy. I've seen hundreds of birds in a tree before chirping away, but I have never seen just completely silent birds. Like they're trying to be slick and be discreet, but I can just hear their wings fluttering around as they kind of move around branches. Anyways, I'm getting off topic here, but it's these fucking corporations, man. That greed is so fucking insane. And the thing is, like, I mean, they have everything as it is. What more could anybody possibly fucking want or need? They run the world and have for, you know, almost 3/4 of a fucking century. And they have all the resources, all the money, all the businesses, all the corporations. Just hold the fuck on, dude. When they go fucking start to pull out and then stop when we're a good ways away, and then as I'm like right there, like, maybe I should just fucking pull out. I can't wait. If I have a second, no way behind him. I just gotta go. That's how fucking accidents happen. Fucking wet. Ground's wet from the fucking rain that's been coming down. And let's just pull out in front of somebody at the last second. That sounds like a brilliant fucking idea. Especially when you really can't stop when it's wet everywhere. I mean, I see people who will like almost kill somebody to save a half a second and then get going down the road, and when there's nobody in front of them, they're doing like 10 under the speed limit. Like, what the fuck did you almost kill somebody for? Hurry up and dive the fuck out there. And then just do like, you know, I mean, I don't know how many times I had somebody almost fucking cause a serious accident and get fucking T-boned the fuck out of their car is they just wait till the last possible second, and because I put space between us and the cars in front of us, you know, it doesn't matter there ain't a fucking car in sight behind me. When there's that gap, go, we gotta go now! Jump out there, and then they're doing like 20 under the fucking speed limit. I'm like, and just holding this the fuck up, and I'm like, all you had to do is wait half a second, maybe 1.5 seconds tops. Nope, gotta go now. And then just gonna fucking just putts the fuck ass down the fucking road and holds you the fuck up, and just because in a hurry to fucking go nowhere. That is what most people who are driving like fucking scumbags are. They're in a hurry to go nowhere. Even if they're actually in a hurry, they're not getting anywhere any faster. I don't know how many fucking times see people up our ass, up everybody else's ass, weaving around, dipping through traffic, no turn signals, almost fucking clipping every motherfucking body they're around. And we make all the same green lights. We catch all the same red lights. And if by some odd chance, say a red light comes, if I could be the first car up, I'd be more than happy to stop and just wait, because then I hopefully have nobody in front of me and I can get the fuck out of my day. And, you know, that's happened. And then by the next light or the one after that, you know, usually within a couple lights, there they are, sitting right fucking next to them or even passing them. Like, we didn't have to ride anybody's fucking ass to do it either. Didn't have to fucking recklessly endanger anyone around us or their properties. And here we are passing you again without even fucking putting any effort into trying to pass you. Yeah, man. And you just think that people would have enough sense to, like, after years and years and years of doing this shit, would pull their head out of their fucking ass and just go, oh, you know what? All these people whose ass I'm riding and, like, almost clipping all these cars, I'm still in the same clump of fucking traffic. Maybe I should just not be a piece of shit. If people would get the fuck off each other's asses and put some fucking space between their cars, people could actually change fucking lanes. Then if people wanted to get on with their day, then they could just, you know, safely, calmly make lane changes and get around people. But then you get these dumb motherfuckers that are like, oh, I know, I gotta make a right-hand turn in about 8 to 10 miles. I am not going around this car. No. I'm an arrogant fuck. I am not going around this car. They can move out of my way. I will sit here touching their back bumper with a motherfucking empty lane going the same, you know, like, I'm not talking like a 2-lane road here. We're talking a 4-lane road. An empty fucking lane next to them. Empty. Complete. Not a car in front, anywhere in sight. Not a car behind them, anywhere in sight. And they will just sit there and just scrape that fucking bumper all the way down the road, dude. And just fucking refuse to go around them. And if for some reason that car in front of them happens to turn out of the way, guess what? They don't go no faster. Like 99 times out of 100, they don't go any fucking faster. They just putz ass at the same fucking speed. I'll see people at a fucking light and say we get a red light, and I'll be coming up in an empty lane, and there's maybe 2 or 3 cars in the lane, whatever other lane is. And the last second, sometimes like almost causing an accident with us, we're like, oh, I gotta go. Just wait. See, right there, I could have went and had plenty of time, but you know what? Slippery up. One of the best things I've ever done, there's a few things I've done for myself that are some of the best things I've ever done, other than salvation and God-related things. As far as worldly things go, cutting the news out of my life, cutting social media completely out of my life. Thank God I never got started on that shit very far other than Facebook. Cutting out news, social media, as much advertising is fucking humanly possible that I cut out. And yeah, those things have been, oh, and to also, years ago, I just stopped being in a fucking hurry. Actually, it was like buying things and waiting for them to come in the mail that finally just kind of taught me patience. It's like, well, you can sit there and I want to hear now all you want, but, you know, it's going to get there when it gets there, so chill the fuck out. Actually, it was buying guns on layaway. That's what it was, because, like, after, like, making half the payments, I wanted to just go charge it and be done with it and just have it, because I couldn't wait. And then finally, I was like, you know what? It's not going anywhere. It'll be there. And kind of just, man, this fucking... There's like just enough cars from one direction or the other at all times in a wet road here. But you see, it ain't killing me. I've probably been here a good 2 minutes, maybe more now. Nobody behind me, not holding anybody up. And just waiting it out. And guess what? We're gonna get home without causing a fucking accident. At least not at this intersection. Come on, car, just digging along. And I saw some car last night. We're going over this fucking bridge that goes over the highway. It's a 4-lane road on the east side of that bridge. As soon as you hit the bottom side of it, on the west side, it drops down to 2 lanes. people, of course, they want to like hang back until you start like going up the bridge, and by the time you get towards the top, then they want to slowly attempt to pass you or pretend to pass you and sit right fucking next to you as the lane's gonna drop into one, and then act like they don't know what to fucking do. This car last night, I'm like, we're starting up the bridge, and I'm like, these two cars that were hanging back until we started getting close to that bridge and started flying up on us. And starting up the bridge, I put my right turn signal on because right on the other side of this bridge is a fucking road that we're turning on. And I let these cars know because I saw this dipshit getting closer and fucking closer to us. Put my right signal on, and this fucking idiot, I don't know what the fuck I hadn't even touched the fucking brakes yet. We're still doing about 40, 45. And I just turned a signal on, and this motherfucker got so close to us. I don't know how the fuck they didn't hit us. I seriously think he might have just barely, like his bumper might have just barely kissed our bumper. And I just don't see him mark because I don't know how the fuck, and he just kept getting closer and closer. I'm like, the fuck are you gonna do, man? There's like 8 motherfuckers in front of us, all next to each other, all trying to figure out how to merge into one lane because they're too fucking stupid to fucking figure it out in any kind of a reasonably safe way. And this dipshit just wants to fucking rear end us. Come on, man, you're good. Nobody wants to be courteous. Oh, not nobody, but there's a lot of fucking scummy assholes. They don't want to be courteous on the road. They just want to be. I swear, there's people that literally just leave their house, get in the car, and go out driving around with literally with nothing else to do except see how many fucking accidents they can almost cause. Like just going around, literally trying to fucking just cause an accident, just some stupid fucking for no reason. Like that dumbass behind us. I don't know what the fucking guy was doing. They're gonna shove us off the fucking bridge on the expressway. That ain't gonna happen. That concrete wall is a little bit too thick for that. I mean, and mind you, in the car that was next to him or her or whatever riding down the road, they're like still kind of next to us, but starting to pass us in that other lane. And instead of just jumping over there, I guess he thought maybe if he rear-ended us, that somehow that's gonna make shit go any fucking faster. But apparently, they're too fucking dumb to realize it's not. The dipshit that totaled our car that thought saving that half a second so he can go fucking right back up on the car's ass who turned in front of us and right before him, took an hour and a half to get where he was going then because the fucking idiot just caused a fucking accident that totaled our car. Thanks, by the way, to whoever that motherfucker is. Still have no car. He's probably driving his fucking brand new Mercedes. I figure his Mercedes or whatever, Beamer or some bullshit was getting detailed, so he wrecked Granny's car and our car. Yeah. Can't get another one. Now I'm back to fucking two-wheel drive in the snow, which thankfully it barely ever snows around here anymore, but dude, I have had 2 vehicles before our last one that scared the fuck out of me driving in the snow, and I don't really get scared in a car, man. Like, I mean, I tell you right now, I'd make a great getaway driver if I were to turn to a life of crime. But that shit would freak me the fuck out. I would not go on the expressway anymore after too many times almost crashing. Just sideswiping the fucking wall down the middle of the thing because I'm trying to slowly get ahead of this semi that's just blowing snow all over us. All of the winches, I can't see nothing, so I'm trying to ease ahead at like 30, 35 miles an hour because we're crawling down the highway. Just caught a patch of snow in the center shoulder, just pow, right off the wall. At least when I've gotten in accidents that I caused, it's only me in a fucking wall, dude. I got 3 of them now, where I managed to make sure I didn't hit anybody else's car, just a fucking wall. So even when an accident is happening that somehow is my fault from doing whatever road conditions or what have you, still managed to fucking make sure we don't affect anybody else's shit. Man. Anyhow, I'm getting way off the topic. People are just fucking stupid, man. They're just fucking dangerously fucking stupid in a car. Dangerously stupid. Now, that motherfucker almost caused an accident with us, but the crazy part is, like, apparently that's just perfectly okay. If a cop had seen this guy doing it, they were going to fucking pull him over. They never do. I see cops riding people's asses. I see people riding police cars' asses. They don't do shit about it. If the cop would have seen that, they would have done a fucking thing. But if, I take it upon myself to take a couple fucking pot shots at this motherfucker with my revolver, maybe blow on a tire or something, then I would get arrested if I got caught. So they could recklessly, apparently you can recklessly endanger everybody's life around you so long as you do it in a vehicle. And apparently when driving on, roads, I guess, if you go up in people's yards and shit or driving through a crowd of people or something, but, it's like, apparently you can just recklessly endanger every fucking body's life, and that is 100% legal, perfectly okay. And how dare you even think about being mad because somebody almost fucking killed you and your family for nothing, to get fucking nowhere. Anyways, I need to get this mounted on the dashboard so I could, like, do a front camera and just do driving lessons, man. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. And just give commentary about all this stupid fucking shit I'm seeing in front of me. Anyways. Yeah, it's corporations. And the thing is, why do you think they spent trillions of dollars over decades and decades coming up with more and more ways to keep us divided? Is it because they look at us like we're just nothing and we're nowhere even near being a threat to them? No, that's not it. Because they know we're a threat. Why the fuck do you think that social programming teaches you to hate other people? You're not like me, so I can't even listen to anything you have to say because you don't believe exactly what I do in exactly the same way, and I can't hear anything you... Nope, anything you have to say. Nope, not listening. Not listening. You know, it's like, jeez, man. People get so fucking rigid in their things. Like, I got some beliefs I hold very strongly, but I will still listen to other people fucking talk and have a conversation with somebody. Sit down and just talk. But a lot of people don't want to do that because they've been programmed not to. And unless you ever like start to peel back the corner of that fucking facade that the world has been putting on, that the Bilderbergs have been putting on for all of us to see, that fucking charade, that show that they got, just look over here, don't pay attention to anything important. You know, it's like if you don't start to peel that corner back and actually like look, there's people that never fucking know. There's people that don't even know that. Most people I've spoken to, I've never even heard the term Bilderbergs. Never heard of it. Have no idea that the people that are fucking their lives over right now, never even heard of the group. Never would suspect their super rich buddies to be, be the ones fucking their life up. Oh no, you don't understand. There's a shortage. It's a shortage that's causing the price increase on fucking everything. Damn, motherfuckers, stop your stupid ass car. Fucking dipshit in a Maserati almost flew the fuck into the side of our car because, oh my God, God forbid he stops as he's pulling out of the fucking parking lot. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I am fucking wound, just tied in the fucking top, man. I'm ready to fucking explode. I got bullshit coming at me from all fucking directions at all times. And it's just gotten to the point to where, like, seeing the world the way that I see it and understanding it a lot, it has just got me so, and just that and all the bullshit in life in general has got me so fucking frustrated that I'm just waiting to fucking just find that one motherfucker who's dumb enough to just call me on it and just fucking hurt that motherfucker. I don't even want to be violent. I don't like violence. But sometimes it's fucking necessary. There's just some people out there that need to get the fucking shit smacked out of them because their fucking parents didn't do it when they're growing up and didn't teach them anything except how to be a piece of shit just like themselves. But yeah, there's a lot of people that go through their entire life and never, alright, slow down there, killer. Will never, ever, ever even begin to see beyond the facade. It's like Wizard of Oz. Like, imagine they never looked behind that curtain. They'd think that dude in the fucking thing would be God. Next thing you know, that's what they'd be saying. They'd be like, it must be God. I don't understand it. But all you gotta do is just walk on like, what the fuck is this back here? There's some people that don't want to fucking see it. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes seeing all this shit, and for so many fucking years, has like really worn on me mentally, psychologically, man. It has just worn on me, dude. When I see everything, when I see advertisements, when I see people in the way they're acting, I see people that, drive their so-called status symbol fucking piece of shit car and drive around like they're just God's gift to fucking mankind, it just pisses me off. And I'm getting fed up, man. I'm getting really fed up, dude. Like, how is it that so many grown motherfuckers can't pull their heads out of their asses and realize what the fuck is going on? And back to my point earlier, we are pretty much the only real threat to the Bilderbergs. But you never know it because they keep people so fucking duped and believing in these bullshit fabricated fucking differences they keep coming up with and shoving it in everybody's face that, I'm not going to listen to them. Oh no. They don't like this TV show. There's people that are that fucking petty. They don't like this. No, I can't listen to them. Nope, can't do it. Just can't. It's fucking bewildering. And how many people just, they become who they are and just fucking stay that way the rest of their lives. And a lot of times it's like, by the time they're out of high school or so, roughly, a lot of people are who they are. They've decided that's who they are, even though a lot of these people are just following right along with the plan. Oh, what's trendy today? What's fashionable today? Let me go buy new shit. Tomorrow, oh, that's not cool no more. Fuck it, throw it away. Then the next day, I never had nothing to do with that. No, not me. No, I never did. I did not like that. No, that wasn't me. As people got pictures. Like, yeah, that was you wearing the fucking nut huggers. But now, once baggy jeans come back in style, then people are going to be wearing baggy pants again. And they're like, first they're like, yeah, no, I like this style better now. And then next thing you know, I never wore that shit. No, that wasn't me. No, sir. No. Like, people just, it's like people are so afraid of, like, having to admit that they were wrong about anything, that they will rigidly, just bitterly, to the fucking bitter end, just fight tooth and nail to just continue believing whatever the fuck it is they believe, whether it has any basis in fact or not, whether it's true or not, whether it has anything to fucking do with anything or not. People just take whatever it is they believe, and it's just like, just fucking deny till you die. Just don't ever fucking, nope. Don't even consider the possibility that I might be wrong about something. I've been wrong about a fucking ton of shit. I'm wrong on a regular basis, dude. All the time. I'm wrong about shit constantly. But I will admit it. Now, if I really think that I'm not wrong, I will sit and try to, defend my point of view or whatever it is and try to say, but not to the point of being an asshole about it. But if someone, shows me, hey, this is wrong, I'm like, no shit. All right, learn something new. But people don't want to grow. They don't want to grow. They get so caught up in the rat race and the fucking being a good little worker bee drone that they don't want to fucking change. They don't want to improve. They don't want to do anything. That's why America has so many just drastically overweight, out of shape, lazy, stupid fucking assholes out there that that's just who they fucking are, man. And I guess because somebody decides that's how they want to be, that everybody should just accept it and, just be happy for them and don't be mad because they're trying to fucking run you off the fucking road for no motherfucking reason when there's 1,000 more slow cars in front of you. It's just fucking crazy, man. Human nature is fucking insane, dude. And it's like, I don't even know if this is human nature. I think it's been fabricated too. But yeah, we're all fucked unless we work together. We have to work together. And before too long, guess what's going to happen? Fucking AI is going to go live. It's going to be hooked to the internet, and all videos like this, all the comments, it will be able to sift through the entire internet in a matter of hours to days and just wipe any dissent right off the fucking internet like it never existed. Me, I don't have room to save all these videos on my phone, so when the day comes they start knocking all my shit off of here, I don't have backups of it. But yeah, that's what I'm afraid is going to happen when they get AI really truly up and running, that it's going to go through and just start just doing a mass fucking delete on anything and everything that goes against this fucking consumerist fucking narrative, dude. And I'm trying to get shit out there now because, dude, we have to fucking work together. We need to be able to talk to one another. That's another thing they've done. Ever since fucking texting became a thing. I've literally, since 2002, 2003, somewhere in that range, where texting became an actual option, where it wasn't just something on your phone you can click but couldn't do nothing. Like when Nextel was like, all right, now you can text. Once that shit started doing, I see people just pounding away on the phone. I'm like, that right there is going to start the fucking snowball effect of people not being able to communicate with each other in person through talking. That right there is going to be the beginning of the end of that shit. And then social media, and then fucking emojis. I fucking refuse to use a damn emoji, man. It's crazy to me how the Bilderbergs use things like this. Like, people don't fucking see this. I just saw on my TV the other day. I was going to make a quick video about it, but of course it fucking disappeared after the screensaver came on. Take the emoji knowledge test or trivia or what. I'm like, why? I don't fucking care about that stupid shit. thankfully, God blessed me with the ability to put some fucking words together and make something out of it. I'm not going to dumb that down by using fucking symbols instead of fucking words, man. Because that shit is also causing people to not be able to talk. Before you know it, all we're going to have is fucking emojis. It's probably what happened to the Egyptians, dude. They probably just dumbed everybody down to the point where they had to draw a picture. I don't know how to talk to you. Draw a picture. You know, and it's like, it's not hieroglyphs. It's not like a language that hopefully people can understand thousands of years later. It's just, they don't know how to use words anymore, you know? God, man. And people just fucking just dive head first into this shit. It's, man, please. Instead of texting everybody, call somebody once in a while. Talk to them. Speak to people in person, in public. You know, if there is a fucking something that somebody's doing that's driving you nuts, talk to them about it. Now, I'm guilty of holding shit in sometimes, trying to just fucking, you know, be a decent neighbor or a decent coworker or what have you, and try to hold shit in until it just fucking pisses me off, and then I'm fucking mad about it and yelling about it. But still, at some point, I'm gonna fucking talk about it. Like, people need to be able to go to others and say, hey, man, you're doing this, and it's affecting me in a fucking negative way, and I'd appreciate if you could stop doing that, please. You know, especially if it's something that's not vitally important to that other person's fucking survival or whatever. It's like, you know, hey, you're being a dick. Can you please stop? Because you're pissing me off and you're fucking with my life and you're causing more bullshit on me that I don't need or want. So, can we just not do that, please? Can't do that. Because then, fuck you, man. Fuck you. I'm an entitled fucking cunt. Fuck you. That's what happens. Why? Division. News, social media, and media in general, and advertising. Those things have gone together, along with texting, again, social media, and emojis and shit has just all dumbed us down to where we can't fucking communicate with people. And I've had times where I'm trying to communicate with somebody, explaining something or talking about something, and it's just like, I could just see that blank fucking glossed over hazy look in their eyes, like, as Jules just coming down, like, does not compute. Like, I'm not talking about the fucking theory of relativity here trying to teach this shit to you, man. I'm just talking about some simple fucking something. Can you pull your head out of your ass for just a second and listen? Sorry, I started my week out on a not the best note, and then just fucking life has just been, there's just things that are just fucking pissing me the fuck off. But anyhow, so I know I seem like I'm in a bad mood, but you know, I kind of am. I'm not gonna lie. But this shit is stuff that needs to be talked about. We need to turn off the news. Avoid as much advertising as you possibly fucking can, because I cannot tell you how much social programming is in just advertising. I mean, before social media, that was like the main form of social programming, other than the news. And it's like, turn off the news, turn off the social media, quit fucking using emojis, and quit being in a fucking hurry, because no matter how much of a hurry you're in, you don't really get anywhere any faster by being a piece of shit. My best friend in the entire fucking world that I have ever had was dying in the back seat of our car here, and I'm going down the highway, and even I was not fucking riding people's asses. I wasn't cutting people off. I wasn't driving dangerously fucking stupid, and my best friend is dying in the back seat. Okay, if I could fucking keep myself from being a fucking scumbag towards other people, if that's not a motherfucking emergency, I don't know what is. Literally, life or death, as I'm trying to get her to the emergency vet, Jackie, and still not being a piece of shit to people on the road. Still driving along with that same, like, hey man, I can be in a hurry all I want. There's fucking tons of cars out. Driving like a scumbag ain't gonna help. Plus it might cause an accident and then we may never get there. You know, if I could fucking keep myself from driving like a fucking asshole in that situation, fucking anybody can, man. Unless only exception be life or death. That's it. And most, like 99.9 repeating percent of the fucking time, it's not. Most people aren't even in a fucking hurry. They just want to be an entitled piece of shit asshole on the road. Try to bully motherfuckers on the road because they got car balls. Kind of like internet balls, where they're tough because they think they can get away from you. And then, you know, when you get out of the fucking car, they're like, oh, he wasn't playing. It's fucking insanity, dude. But we got to turn all that shit off, man. Turn that bullshit the fuck off. We need to work together. We need to start making groups. If we started like doing simple shit like growing our own food in the yards, next thing you know, they outlaw growing your own food, which wouldn't surprise. I mean, hell, it's illegal to catch fucking rainwater in barrels to water your plants and shit in your yard. And I've actually, literally, working in the town I've been in, I've actually talked to people in their homes telling me, my neighbor is catching rainwater. He's catching rainwater. You're not supposed to do that. Oh, I've called the town like 5 times. I've already called and complained about it. But they won't do anything about it. And I'm like, Jesus, dude, do me a favor. You got a pistol? Go load that motherfucker, put it under your chin, and squeeze that fucking trigger all the way until just the lights go out, man, because you are just fucking pathetic. So, I mean, literally ratting out your fucking neighbors for catching rainwater because, God forbid, they just try to get a few dollars, literally just a few dollars ahead by catching rain to water their plants. Wow, what a fucking travesty. Now, I get if they're causing all kinds of mosquitoes and bugs and shit to start forming. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, but that's never the case. Most times they're completely sealed up with the gutter going into it and it's sealed. So there's no bugs. Just people being fucking petty, pathetic, fucking worthless cunt bags that just can't fucking be happy unless they have somebody to hate or something to hate or something to fucking complain about. And there are way too many of those motherfuckers these days, man. They are everywhere. Like, dude, turn off the social programming. Work together. We can grow our own food. If just a neighborhood would band together, take land that's not being used, that's not owned by the Bilderbergs or somebody that's going to be a dick about it, and just grow food and distribute it. Just simple things. You know, you could work together in groups. You know, like, hey, let's all pitch in. Like I heard Bolson talking about this one day, which I just discovered him recently. He's a smart fucking dude. And, you know, work together, get like, you know, a handful of people on your block and just work together and all pitch in and buy like essential foods that you have to have. And, you know, all pitch in, all distribute. If some, you know, that way if one day, you know, something happens and one person isn't able to pitch in, so long as they don't just continuously not pitch in, but like if they, hey man, I don't have, something came up and I don't have the money this time, then there's already extra anyways. And then another person, if they need, you know, hey man, something came up, you know, car broke down, had to do this, so you know, and people just work together. And people get that fucking mentality out of their mind of like me first, and what do I get out of this? What do I get out of this? Dude, work together. The Bilderbergs, they own everything. Everything. All the money, all the resources, all the land. They have fucking corporations. They own all of it, man. They own everything. And yet they're still not happy. They're having a contest of who can have the biggest fucking super yacht. Still not happy. All the cars, homes, mansions, luxury lifestyles that they have. Still not happy. Once they have everybody in the planet enslaved and they have literally everything, they're still not going to be happy. Then what? What are they going to do then? You know? Go look for life in the rest of the universe to go fucking rule them too, I guess? I don't know. But it's like, dude, it's because the reason they keep hoarding all this shit is because they have this overwhelming empty feeling inside. You know why? It's because they don't have a fucking soul. They sold it. But if they would take that fucking money and all his fortunes and start doing for people instead of fucking us over constantly and realizing that profit should not be the number one top fucking priority, even over the fucking corporation itself, man. Profit is above everything with them. And if they would get rid of that fucking mentality and mindset and start doing for people, they would realize, oh, you know what? Damn, I just changed, you know, 1,000 people's lives for the better. I just hooked them up with, you know, some money, tax-free. Here's some cash. Give a few $1,000s a piece to these families. Look at how much fucking joy they get. And they might realize that by doing for other people actually makes you happier. And that this never-ending quest to just dominate and rule everything still is not going to make them fucking happy or feel any less hollow inside. But guess what? They're just going to keep on doing it. You know why? Because we don't fucking work together to make positive changes for ourselves. We have to fucking work together. We are 8 billion plus strong. We outnumber the Bilderbergs like roughly like 23 million to fucking 1, dude. 23 million to 1. How are we letting them fucking rule the world and rule our fucking lives and just make things worse and worse and fucking worse for us? We can all work together and go, you know what? Pick a store, Target. Nobody. I'm talking across the fucking board. Not one person ever buy anything from there again. Now, granted, there are going to be people like us who will lose their jobs. We all are going to make sacrifices, man. We have to, people who are like, there's how many people be like, oh, no. You see, this one thing I get from Target, I simply can't live without it. Although had they never seen it, they wouldn't give a fuck about it anyways, and they don't need it anyhow. But if you can get everybody to say, all right, Target, fuck you, we're done. We ain't never buying another fucking item from you. Online, in the store, nothing. And just put them out of fucking business. It'll only take a few days, couple weeks at most, before they're like, okay, we're just paying people to work for literally nothing. Shut it down. And we start shutting down more businesses, eventually they're going to have to fucking come to terms with the fact that we're getting fed the fuck up. But you know what? I walk through the grocery store and I see people just, just putting shit in the cart. I'm walking through the store out loud, verbally, talking shit and complaining about corporate fucking America and how they're fucking us and how it's, $8 for a can of motherfucking Cheese Whiz. It's like maybe 2/3 full. Just constantly. What? How the fuck is this fucking expensive? I swear I seem like the only person in the fucking store ever that's pissed off. Everybody else just going about my life with a little bubble and just pretend everything's okay until it no longer is, and then I'm gonna be fucked. Nobody seems pissed off. I mean, fuck, I don't know. If people just want to keep getting railroaded into fucking poverty and homelessness, then have a fucking blast, man. But that doesn't work for me, man. And we need to have people working fucking together. That's the key thing. Start small. Start building groups. Whatever fucking differences, or fabricated or otherwise, whatever kind of differences are, just put it the fuck aside, man. I could talk to somebody that doesn't even believe in God. I could talk to somebody that's a different religion. I could talk to people who are of any mindset. I could talk to any fucking body and listen to what they have to fucking say. It doesn't mean I'm going to fucking agree with it. Doesn't mean I have to just automatically adopt their philosophy because I heard it pass through my ears. But talking, that's the one fucking thing that they are taking away from us the most that we fucking need, is to talk to one another. Put the fuck, just trying. I text all the time too. I know it's easier. It's simpler. It's convenient. And there's times you can't talk on the phone. But guess what? That convenience is ruining our world. But see, I also use a lot of fucking words still too. And when I text, I use words instead of fucking hieroglyphics. And I'm trying to fucking at least not go all in on it. But we need to stop. If we stop texting, just have conversations with people. Talk to people. Treat other people like they're fucking human beings, man. Not like they're just scum and just a nuisance that you have to tolerate while they invade your entitled fucking space. And by entitled space, I'm talking like, being anywhere within miles of that person. Just, how dare these people be in front of me? So what if it's like dead center, middle of rush hour? I have somewhere to be. I'm not in any hurry to get there. But damn it, because these cars are here, I'm going to be a real piece of shit to everybody just to show them I'm more important than they are. People need to take that motherfucking mentality and shove it all the way up their fucking ass. That's what they need to do with it, man. We are all human beings. These Bilderberg motherfuckers that some people fucking worship and idolize, they're just fucking human beings, man. A bullet to the head will kill them just as fast as it would me, man. They're not immortal. They're not invincible. They're highly protected by their money. They can get out of damn near anything since they make the fucking laws. Because that's who... Okay, sorry, phone call came through. It's fucking horseshit, dude. It is complete fucking ridiculousness, man. Why can't people just fucking see through the bullshit? But the first step isn't even talking. The first step is educating yourself on this shit. People need to go out and learn about these things themselves independently. I mean, don't even take what I say for definitive fact. Look into it. I not only challenge people, I would fucking love if anybody could prove me wrong on any of this shit. If anybody could prove me wrong on any of it, I would be fucking ecstatic to go, you know what, maybe I'm just fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs here, and maybe it's all in my head. But you can't. I have spent a quarter of a fucking century investigating this shit. I know what I'm talking about. And it's because of me cutting all those things out of my life, like news, social media, and all this bullshit, that allows me to think for myself instead of constantly having some narrative just shoved down my fucking throat. And, yeah, I'm seriously about to piss myself, and this rain on the car is not helping. But anyways, work together. Turn the news the fuck off. I catch news here and there on accident, hearing people talk about it at work or going somewhere and there's a fucking TV on with the news, and even then I try to ignore the shit. But I'll tell you what, I have not intentionally turned on the news in 15, 20 years. All through COVID, never once did I turn on the fucking news. Why? Because I already knew that as soon as I didn't know who the fuck Fauci was. The moment I heard his name, the expert, Fauci, I'm like, well, that's the mouthpiece for the Bilderberg. Don't fucking trust a word that comes out of that cocksucker's fucking mouth, because I promise you it's bullshit. And never once turned the fucking news on. Trying to come home one time on a Sunday, had no idea there were riots going on, like in the town we live in. People breaking store windows, doing crazy shit. Had no idea. No clue. And guess what? We still got home fine. People walking around, things could have got a little hairy. I live around, like, vast majority of people that live around me are black people. And so, seeing my fucking honky ass, pasty face fucking driving around while people are all fired up and pissed off, which is what the news got what they wanted. And, I could have became a fucking target. We just went on about our day like we always do. 2 pistols in the car just in case, like I always have. But, didn't even know about it. And guess what? We got home fine. Had to take a couple fucking turnarounds because I go down the main road to try to get to our main road that was the fucking line for the ramp was all the way down the expressway. So went to the next exit, got off easily. Shocker. Just go one exit down. But then we couldn't head back south to our main road we live on because we get down, there's like a fucking big ass excavator and a big wood chipper truck blocking the fucking road. And I'm like, the puzzled fucking shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Every road I go down is blocked the fuck off. The highway exit looks like it's shut down, and this other one's just a fucking line of about 1,000 cars going down the expressway. What the fuck is going on? Guess what? I didn't really need to know because it didn't affect me. We got home, and me and Jackie walked across the school parking lot here and found a cop that was narrowing cars down to one lane, and I just asked him, like, dude, what the fuck is going on? And he looked at me like, seriously? Like, no, really, I don't have no idea what's going on. It's all over the news. I'm like, I don't watch that shit. I have no idea what's going on. What the fuck is going on? And this dude looked mind blown at the fact that I just literally had no clue what was going on. And he told me, I was like, huh, no shit, huh? Didn't know that. All right, have a good one. He's probably still wonders about that from time to time. Like, I've never needed the fucking news for anything. I don't even trust it for the fucking weather because half the time it's wrong on that shit. Literally the weather is just watching weather patterns and shit around in places and just, like, formulating theories on what's going to happen. At best, that's what you got. I wake up in the morning, on occasion, I'm out looking, like, in the winter, look at the temperature, or in the summer when it's hot, like, that's supposed to be the high for the day or the low for the day. All right, plan accordingly. That's it. Don't need nothing else. Don't need it. Never needed it. Sorry, I keep getting text messages. Anyways, I gotta run. I'm about to piss all over myself. Anyways, y'all have a great, wonderful, blessed week. It's Tuesday. I hope y'all make it through. I hope I make it through to Friday without beating someone to fucking death or just strangling the fucking life out of somebody. Wish me luck. Mostly say some prayers for me because I'm ready to fucking just start fucking shanking motherfuckers, dude. I'm so... Not really. Okay, not really, guys. Internet, I'm fucking frustrated and have been looking for a fight for some fucking time, though. Trying to start a fight with certain people, certain places where, get someone who's not old as shit or some kid and, find somebody reasonably close to my age that looks like they can handle themselves in a fight and just fucking go at it. I don't give a fuck if I get beat up, dude. I don't care. I've been beat up before. I've beat other people up. Been hit in the head. It don't hurt as bad as it sounds, I just need to hit somebody, and I need to get hit as badly as I need to hit somebody. I'm telling you, man. I just need to get in a good old-fashioned brawl. Anyways, it reminds me of Fight Club. That's what the whole premise of that movie was about. Like, when that movie came out and people were having these backyard fight clubs, I was just like, oh my God, you fucking people are stupid. That's not what the fucking movie is about. He was recruiting an army to fight the fucking Bilderbergs. which is why they blew up all the credit buildings and reset everybody's debt to fucking zero, because back then there was no online cloud shit. There was internet, but no cloud storage and all that, and they blew up all the places. And he's like, well, what? There's people that work there. What? He's like, they're all our guys. We know that all the buildings are completely empty. We set them up to detonate and not hurt nobody else around. Everybody knew it was going to happen, so they stayed the fuck away. And just took a hot curling iron, shoved it right up the Bilderberg's ass. That was the point of that movie. The fighting was a way to build an army, to build a fucking network of people, to build camaraderie amongst other people. Anyhow, y'all have a good one. Peace.